square is called Piazza in Italian. A piazza is a public open space, usually surrounded by an inhabited center. Probably every city in Italy has at least one square, the central point where the streets of the city converge. The city's main square serves a variety of functions. It gathers the main buildings of the municipality and the most important churches of the city, is the place where the most important events take place, and provides a meeting place for the people of the city. There are many beautiful places in Italy and many places worth mentioning, but we have tried to highlight only 10 that we find most interesting. If you disagree, let us know in the comments below. Hello and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we will discuss top 10 most beautiful squares in Italy. So without further ado, let's dig in. Number 10. Piazza del Popolo, Rome. Piazza del Popolo is one of the most beautiful squares in Rome. The main reason is the three churches, Santa Maria del Popolo, Santa Maria in Montesanto, and Santa Maria dei Miracoli, and a large collection of monuments. Gate, Porta del Popolo, two fountains and Egyptian obelisk, Obelisco Flaminio. Architect Giuseppe Valadier, who redesigned the square during Napoleon's occupation, is responsible for today's Piazza del Popolo and many of its monuments. Thanks to his intervention, the square took on its present oval shape and the double exedra decorated with fountains and statues. Number 9. Piazza del Plebiscito. With an area of about 25,000 square meters, Piazza Plebiscito is the most beautiful square in Naples. One end of the square is bordered by the Palazzo Reale, Royal Palace, and the other by the Basilica of San Francesco de Paola. In addition to this, two buildings above, the square hosts the Palace of the Prefecture, Palazzo della Prefettura, Palazzo Salerno, and the equestrian statues of Ferdinand de Bourbon and Charles III. Number 8. Piazza DUCALE, VIGEVANO. Who knows the beauty of Renaissance pearl? I don't think there are many. Located in the city of Vigevano, Piazza DUCALE was built by the Sforza family in the late 15th century. Adding to its undeniable architectural charm is the Pietro Bertolini Shoe Museum in the Sforza Castle, just off the square. Number 7. Piazza dell'Anfiteatro, LUCCA. LUCCA's Piazza dell'Anfiteatro may not be one of Italy's most famous squares, but it is definitely one of its most beautiful. Its closed oval shape is almost perfect, and its impact on visitors is very powerful. This medieval square was built on the site of an ancient Roman amphitheater from the 1st or 2nd century before Christ. Today, the square is surrounded by yellow buildings of varying heights, and access to the square is made through 4 arched entrances. Number 6. Prato della Valle, Padua. In 6th place is another lesser-known square, Prato della Valle. This is the largest square in the city of Padua, one of Italy's least polluted cities and one of the largest in Italy. The current configuration features the original oval island surrounded by a small channel. Number 5. Piazza Navona, Rome. Rome's second location on this list is Piazza Navona. Built on the site of a Roman stadium, it has an oval shape. A public square since the 16th century, Piazza Navona was transformed into a significant example of Baroque Roman architecture during the pontificate of Pope Innocent X from Pamphili. In the center of the square is the famous Fontana dei Quattro Fiumi, Fountain of the Four Rivers, by Gian Lorenzo Bernini. In addition to the fountains, here are the Church of Sant'Agnese in Agone, Palazzo Pamphili, Fountain of Moro, Fountain of Neptune, Church of Nostra Signora del Sacro Cuore, Palazzo de Cupis, Palazzo Torres Massimo Lancelotti, Palazzo Braschi. Number 4. St. Peter's Square, Vatican City. St. Peter's Square, in front of St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City, is a major gathering place for Catholics around the world. The most important redesign of the square was done by Gian Lorenzo Bernini in the 17th century during the pontificate of Pope Alexander VII. St. Peter's Square is surrounded by 284 columns in 4 rows and 88 pilasters, topped by 140 statues of saints. In the square next to St. Peter's Basilica is the Egyptian obelisk and 2 beautiful fountains built by Carlo Maderno and Bernini. Number 3. Piazza San Marco, Venice. The main square of the only most beautiful city in Italy wins the silver medal. It's not hard to see why the magnificent Piazza San Marco, surrounded by Byzantine domes, towers and mosaics, was the courtship site of Giacomo da Casanova. Number 2. Piazza dei Miracoli, Pisa. Piazza dei Miracoli, or Campo dei Miracoli, Field of Miracles, is an important center of European medieval art in Pisa and one of the largest architectural complexes in the world. In the square are 4 religious buildings: Cathedral of Pisa, the Baptistry, the Campanile, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and the Camposanto Monumentale, Monumental Cemetery. Number 1. Piazza del Campo, Siena. Piazza del Campo occupies the last step of the podium thanks to a very specific shape that makes it perhaps the most original square on this list. Of course, this is a sacred place for Siena and the site of the all-important Palio, one of the city's most deeply rooted traditions. So guys, that's all for today's video. Which of these squares would you like to visit in Italy? Let us know in the comment section below. Share this video with more of your friends and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell icon to never miss out any of our latest updates. Have a nice day and I will see you later.